The story of Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin Jr., Charlie Chaplin, is one of the ultimate rags to riches tales in human history. He rose from the crushing poverty of Victorian London to become the world's first global cinematic superstar. Here is his complete life story broken down into his key eras. Early life and childhood poverty, 1889 to 1912. Charlie Chaplin was born in London, England, on April 16, 1889. His early life was defined by extreme hardship and tragedy. Family struggles. Both of his parents were music hall entertainers. His father was an alcoholic who abandoned the family, and his mother, Hannah, suffered from severe mental illness and was eventually committed to an asylum. Survival. Charlie and his older brother, Sidney, spent their childhood moving between workhouses and charity schools, often going hungry. First steps on stage. To survive, Charlie began performing at a very young age. By age 5, he filled in for his mother on stage when her voice failed. By his teenage years, he was a talented comedic actor and joined the famous Fred Karno vaudeville troupe, which eventually took him on a tour to the United States in 1910. The birth of The Tramp and rise to stardom, 1913 to 1919. While touring America, Chaplin was spotted by Keystone Studios, who signed him to a film contract in 1913. The Costume, in 1914, while preparing for a short film called Mabel's Strange Predicament, Chaplin randomly threw together a costume in the dressing room. Baggy pants, tight coat, oversized shoes, a bowler hat, a cane, and a small mustache. The character, the Tramp, was born. The character was a gentleman with manners despite his poverty, fighting against adversity with humor, dignity, and resourcefulness. Unprecedented success. Audiences fell in love instantly. Within a few years, Chaplin went from making $150 a week to signing a historic contract with First National in 1917 worth $1 million, an astronomical sum at the time. He became an international icon. The Cinematic Masterpieces, 1919 to 1940. In 1919, seeking complete artistic freedom, Chaplin co-founded United Artists alongside Mary Pickford, Douglas Fairbanks, and D.W. Griffith. This allowed him to write, direct, produce, star in, and even compose the musical scores for his own feature films. Controversies, exile, and later years, 1940 to 1977. As the world changed after World War II, Chaplin's life took a turbulent turn. Political backlash. Chaplin's progressive political views and his speech in The Great Dictator made him a target during the American Red Scare, anti-communist paranoia. The FBI, led by J. Edgar Hoover, actively investigated him. Exile from America. In 1952, while traveling to London for a film premiere, the U.S. government revoked Chaplin's re-entry permit. Infuriated and hurt, Chaplin decided to move permanently to Corsier-sur-Vevey, Switzerland, with his wife, Una O'Neill, and their 8 children. The triumphant return. In 1972, 20 years after his exile, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences invited him back to Hollywood to receive an honorary Academy Award. He received a 12-minute standing ovation, the longest in Oscar history. Knighthood. In 1975, he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II, becoming Sir Charles Chaplin. Death and legacy. On Christmas Day in 1977, Charlie Chaplin passed away peacefully in his sleep at his home in Switzerland at the age of 88. His legacy. Chaplin didn't just make people laugh, he elevated filmmaking into an art form. He proved that visual storytelling and comedy could cross language barriers, address deep social issues, and touch human hearts worldwide. Today, he remains the ultimate symbol of the silent era of cinema.